see the Diddy stuff, okay? Over here, that's the whole title of it. All right, Diddy only convicted for 2 charges, which is crazy, dude. I honestly think Diddy is probably just gonna go under house arrest and probation. That's about it. That's just my opinion. But let's go to Aaron Parnas and see what he said.
Diddy has been convicted of 2 of the 5 criminal charges against him. This is a stunning verdict, one that I don't think many predicted. So he was convicted of 2 counts of transportation for prostitution, which carries a maximum sentence of 10 years in federal prison. But he was spared, not guilty.
He's not going to serve anything much. If he does, they're going to be like, oh, 10 years in prison. He's just only going to serve like 6 months to a year, watch. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm a sidekick. Call me Imani Jr.
Guilty on the 3 most serious charges, not guilty on the 2 counts of sex trafficking, and not guilty on the RICO charge, which all 3 would have been carried a possible life sentence and mandatory minimum time. The 2 charges he was convicted of don't have mandatory minimum prison time, which means that Diddy theoretically will serve some time on them. But he's not going away for the rest of his life. He's not going away for more than likely a few years, probably closer to 10 years, but who knows what the guidelines say. But this is a major win.
He for sure paying off that jury member. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I have a feeling, bro. When you have money like that, you could pay for a lot of things.
For Diddy, a major win for Diddy, because he has been spared of the most serious charges. Spread the word and follow along for all the news you need to know about. More to come.
My bro, did they not watch the Cassie video by the elevator?
On count 1, the racketeering conspiracy charge, Sean Combs has been found not guilty of racketeering conspiracy, perhaps the most complicated charge for the jury to understand. The count 1 had provided for a number of predicate acts, but the jury does not have to get into that because they have found Sean Combs not guilty of leading a criminal enterprise, not guilty of racketeering conspiracy. They will.
What the fuck? Oh.
We'll now move to the other 4 counts, 2 of them on sex trafficking and on and we have not guilty now on count 2, which was sex trafficking of Cassandra Ventura. Sean Combs has been found not guilty of.
That one is kind of crazy. That one is kind of fucking crazy.
Sex trafficking when it comes to his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. There was a real debate that the jury heard over the course of the last 2 months about consent and coercion and the complications of deciding when an 11-year relationship between Combs and Cassie Ventura may have become a criminal one. And the jury decided it was not criminal sex trafficking when Sean Combs committed what his...
Because she consented, guys. Because she consented, remember...
attorneys freely admitted was domestic abuse, as you saw in that video. He has been found not guilty now on racketeering conspiracy, not guilty on sex trafficking of Cassie Ventura. He has been found guilty on count 3, transportation for the purposes of prostitution. He has also been found guilty on count 5, transportation for the purposes of prostitution. These charges carry a maximum penalty of up to 10 years in prison. So we do have a...
He ain't serving anything, bro. I'm telling you now. But if he does, it's just going to be a year max.
Split verdict. Sean Combs has been found not guilty of racketeering conspiracy, not guilty of sex trafficking Cassandra Ventura, but he has been found guilty on 2 counts of transportation for the purposes of prostitution. And we're waiting for one more count, the sex trafficking of Jane. And just now the jury has decided that Sean Combs is not guilty of sex trafficking his former girlfriend who testified under the pseudonym Jane. So the...
It's just crazy to me that y'all hear y'all hear Cassie, y'all hear Jane on the stand, and y'all still say, nah, you're not guilty, bro. You're not guilty. Wait, dude, I wouldn't doubt it. There's just a conspiracy theory. I wouldn't doubt it if he paid off all the members, the jury members, because this is so fucked, dude. But hey, Like I said, this is America.
The jury has now believed that the relationships that Sean Combs had with his former girlfriends, Cassie Ventura and a woman who testified under the pseudonym Jane, were not criminal, did not involve sex trafficking. All Sean Combs has been convicted of here is transportation for the purposes of prostitution. And Kira, those did seem to be the most evident crimes that Sean Combs committed.
Bullshit. I call bullshit. That is wild, man. That is wild. Didn't he have tapes of the celebrities that were involved? Yeah. Yep, he did. I don't like him, but his lawyers really did well with the painting Cassie and Jane as gold diggers to win the case. Yeah, man, they have to do everything in their power to, help their client, which is kind of whack. But karma is a bitch. So we'll see what happens next. But that's the news of Diddy that's been going on for at least today and today, right? This morning.